like you might come by and watch. I think that's the extent of it. Kieran, are you holding the flag in the action?
Palestinians are resisting against the joined up forces that is imperialism, and the British state is complicit. And as citizens of this state, it is our duty to mobilise, organise and stand in solidarity with our Palestinian comrades. Palestinians have been enduring 76 years of a settler colonialism, ethnic cleansing, and what the ICC and the ICJ have just recently ruled an apartheid state. We have seen indescribable images live streamed straight to our phones for the past 9 months, and for decades there have been equally horrifying documented cases of war crimes committed by Israel. We've seen mass killings and uncovering of mass graves after mass graves. Since then, Israel has subjected millions of Palestinians to a sickening military occupation that has deprived them of fundamental. The settler state has also unlawfully established settlements and annexed territories in the occupied regions, actions deemed egregious under international law. Palestinians in the West Bank, including East Jerusalem, endure prison-like restrictions and daily humiliation, highlighting the stark disparity between the privileges of the occupying force and the subjugation of occupied Palestine. Military violence and repression have been central to Israel's occupation and apartheid regime. As Palestinians face arbitrary arrests and detentions, with many held without trial or charge under administrative detention, reports of torture and ill-treatment of Israeli prisoners are rampant and unwavering. The blockade of Gaza has restricted access to essential goods, medical supplies, and clean water. Just the other day, 17th of July, the UN's International Court of Justice issued an advisory opinion declaring Israel's occupation of the Palestinian territories is illegal under international law, and Israel must end it as soon as possible. The ICJ also stated that it is violating Palestinians' rights to self-determination and that Israel is systematically discriminating against the Palestinians and denying them access to natural resources. Yes, Israel is still withholding water and electricity from the Palestinians in Gaza. And according to this country's new Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, boldly stated that Israel has the right to withhold water and electricity from a population of 2 million people, and 47 of that are children. Keir Starmer, the Labour leader, that accepted 50,000 from pro-Israeli multi-billionaire Trevor Chin. 13 out of 25 Labour cabinet members have accepted donations from pro-Israel lobbyists. Blood on their hands. Not my Prime Minister, not my political party. The Labour Party has always been imperialist, pro-Zionist settler colonial state since the inception of 1948. Palestinians are being brutally murdered by the Zionist occupiers in what has been called the most documented genocide of our time, with 1.9 million people displaced, and the most prestigious medical journal in the world, the Lancet Journal, conservatively estimated a death toll in Gaza could be over 186,000. That's more than 8% of the population. Gaza is now uninhabitable for many Palestinians, and the calls for ceasefire has fallen on deaf ears. But the fight continues, and we demand and will continue to demand our government end their long-documented part in this genocide. As Gaza's collective distress deepens with the ongoing siege and genocide, current threats of ground invasions and safe zones, coupled with the absence of aid and relentless bombing of hospitals, time is indeed of the essence. We are here to spread awareness and hold our state accountable. That includes British companies that are complicit in this genocide accountable as well, such as Barclays Bank. Barclays currently holds shares worth over 2 billion and provides an additional 6.1 billion in loans, underwriting to 9 companies that supply Israel with military technology, as highlighted in the Palestine Solidarity Campaign and the Arms Against Trade. Among these investments are 100 million stakes in General Dynamics, the manufacture of gun systems that arm fighter jets bombarding Gaza. Barclays also invests in Elbit Systems, a company known for producing armored drones, munitions and artillery weapons used by the Israeli military. Rheinthon, which has produced missiles and bunker buster bombs used to target Palestinian homes. Caterpillar, which provides bulldozers for demolishing Palestinian homes in the West Bank and constructing illegal settlements. These investments are not merely financial decisions, they are endorsements of violence and oppression. Despite thousands of people writing to Barclays in 2022 and 2023, demanding an end to its complicity to this genocide, Barclays has continued to be complicit and what is seen as genocidal action. But most importantly, we need to hold our state accountable, the British state, the historical blueprint of imperialism, and Israel is the imperialist investment in the Middle East. It's marked by exploitation, destabilization, and economic manipulation, continue to repeat globally. This legacy not only perpetuates suffering in many places, but also fuels discriminatory immigration policies that scapegoats those that displaced by said imperialist actions. It is incumbent on us to remain organized, disrupt the status quo, and mobilize a collective movement that demands accountability from Britain and its allies. Just as these states have long been collectively organized, but as long as we remember, we too must unify our efforts, whether mobilizing for Palestine, for the Democratic Republic of Congo, Sudan, climate justice, LGBTQ rights, and other causes. Solidarity in action exposes and opposes the imperialist tactics ravaging the globe. Together united, we can never be defeated. Free, free!
Palestine!
Free, free!
Palestine!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
River!
Palestine will live forever!
There is only one solution!
Palestine